Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a beauty haul video. Basically I've been shopping quite a bit recently and I've picked up a few bits from the drugstore, and I've also got a couple of high-end products to talk you through as well. There isn't too many things to show you, but I thought I'd make a little video anyway, just because I thought you guys might be interested in seeing what I've picked up. I've picked up a few bits that are actually new out in the shops, so I thought I would talk you through those, and I'm basically just going to be showing you all of the bits that I've picked up recently, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. I've got my coffee here because I'm really cold and I'm really tired and I feel like I have no energy, and I don't want to be really like boring and like slow in this video, so I'm hoping this is going to work. So I'm going to get started and show you the drugstore products I've picked up. So I've got two of these, which are the Garnier Micellar Waters. You guys know that I absolutely love Garnier Micellar Water. It's my favourite skincare product ever, and basically I think it was like 2 for £5, so I picked up another one of these ones, which is the Pure Active one, which is in the blue bottle. I really like using this. It's basically for combination to oily skin. It's still suitable for sensitive skin like all of the Garnier Micellar Waters are, and this one I tried a while ago. I usually get the normal pink one, but I picked up this one a while ago to try it and I really loved it, and I remember that when I used this my skin was really clear and I just loved it, so I thought I'd pick up another one whilst there was an offer on. And then whilst I was there I saw this one, which is a new one, and it's the oil infused cleansing water, and look at it, it's got like a layer of oil at the top, and basically you shake it up like this and then it goes a funny like creamy yellowy colour, and you basically use this on your cotton pads, and it says that it removes waterproof makeup, cleanses and nourishes, and it's not supposed to be greasy. And I'm really excited to try this because I kind of have like combination skin. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily, sometimes I get spots. I kind of have a bit of everything, which I think is quite good because it means that I get to try out products for all different skin types and let you guys know what I think of them. But I'm super excited to give this one a go. I'm not usually a fan of the kind of products that you have to shake up that have got a layer of oil, but because Garnier Micellar Water is my favourite stuff ever, I'm hoping that I'm going to like this. Okay, I recently picked up a primer from Boots, and this is from Collection, and it's the Primed and Ready Reviving and Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer in Cool Rose. Now, they brought out a new kind of range of primers. They brought out a few face primers and an eye primer a while ago. Now, if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that I have already got the eye primer, and it's the only eye primer I use. I really like it. It's quick and easy to use, and I use it basically all of the time. And I was in Boots the other day before I went on a night out, and I realised that I forgot to pack my primer, so I wanted to pick up a new one to try, and I've wanted to give this one a go for a while anyway, so I picked this one up to try. It comes out and it's like a baby pink sort of colour, and it feels really moisturising on the skin. So far so good. I think Collection are an amazing brand. They've got some really good products for such cheap prices. Like I think this was about £3 or £4, and it's going to last me a really long time. I really like the packaging as well. It's very small and kind of easy to carry around with you. So I'm very excited to keep giving this one a go and see what I think. This one is kind of designed for cooler skin tones, so sort of more pale skin, and then they've also got an apricot toned one, which is for more of a tanned skin, so they kind of have different ones to suit different people, which I think is really good. I picked up a highlighter a while ago in Superdrug, and this is from Makeup Revolution, and it looks kind of strange. It's basically a lilac highlighter, and every time I went up to the Makeup Revolution counter I would walk past this and I thought it looked super interesting and really pretty, and every time I was like, no, I don't think a lilac highlighter is going to look right on me, but I picked it up anyway because it was literally like £2 or £3, and I've given it a go. I've got it on today. I don't really know if you can see it. It is kind of weird and I don't really know if I like it. I think it is super pretty, but literally it is like lilac highlighter, and when you pop it on your cheekbones it just like, it is super gorgeous and it is so pigmented, and it really is an amazing highlighter. I'm just not sure if I can kind of pull off the lilac-y tone. I don't really think you can see it in this light. But I kind of use it alongside other highlighters and just do like a tiny little bit, because it's super pigmented, so you hardly need any. But I do think they did these in, I think they did a peachy one, and then I think there's also like a white based one, so I might just have to pick this up in a different colour and see if I like it. But it is really lovely. I'm not really sure how purple highlighter kind of goes down. I picked up a new contour product from the drugstore. Now, It's very difficult for me to find a contour product because I've got such pale skin and everything just comes out looking bright orange, and there aren't really a lot in the drugstore that are kind of on offer. It's mostly high-end products that do the better contour products. The one I always use is the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder. You guys will know I love it. I use it every single day. But recently I saw this one and it's new out and it's from L'Oreal Paris and it's the Infallible Sculpt Contouring Palette. So you've got a contour and a highlight. So here's your highlight, here's your contour. It's basically a cream product when it's in here, so you get a little bit out onto your finger. It feels creamy, but then when you pop it onto your skin, it instantly turns to like a powder, which is so strange. I've never really tried any products that are like that before. And then the highlighter is exactly the same. I have used this quite a few times and I picked this up in the light shade. I know they have a light one and a darker one. This is the lightest one they do, and I have actually been really enjoying using it. I use it alongside my other contour Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder. I use it alongside that, but I basically take a little bit on a brush or just onto my finger, and then I just kind of pop two little lines in the hollows of my cheekbones and then blend it out with like a fluffy brush, and it does kind of turn to nothing. Like, it, when you blend it out, it kind of disappears on the skin, but for me, I quite like that idea, and I quite like that it's not very strong and it blends very, very easily and it looks really, really natural on the skin. So the contour side of it I do actually quite like. It's not too orangey toned, so it's probably one of the better ones I've found from the drugstore. And then we've got the highlight side, which is a weird concept, I think, because it's like a matte highlighter. So I suppose if you're going for a very kind of contoured and highlighted look, then you could use it and then pop a shimmery highlighter on top of it. But for me, highlighter is about kind of getting that glow, and this just kind of lightens up the area a bit. It doesn't give you any sort of glow because it is a matte product. It's got a mirror in the top, which is always great. I love it when little products like this come with mirrors. But all in all, I think this is a really, really good product, and I don't think it was too expensive. So if you're looking for a new contour product, definitely check this one out because it's obviously from the drugstore. It comes with little instructions on the back and tells you where to put the contour and stuff like that if you're not sure. But yeah, I am impressed with this, and I do definitely think it's a better one of the contour products that are available in the drugstore. So I've got a concealer. Now this is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Correcting Illuminating Concealer. This is in the shade 01 Ivory, and I, for one, love the packaging of this. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that I love the Bourjois City Radiance foundation. It's like my current favourite foundation. I love it so much. And basically this is the matching concealer. The packaging is kind of similar. I love the packaging. It's got like a frosted kind of plastic at the bottom and then silver and then baby pink, and I just think it looks gorgeous. This is a really, really pale concealer, which is really good for me because I find it so difficult to get a highlighting concealer because usually the lightest colour is just kind of a concealer that I would use to cover up spots. But this one I can actually use underneath my eyes. It's not got very high coverage, but I quite like that, and I use it just underneath my eyes and kind of make a little triangle under here. And I blend it in with my beauty blender and then set it with powder. It's been doing a great job of brightening the underneath of my eyes. But yeah, like I said, it's probably not a good one to cover up with because it's not really got good coverage, but it is definitely light enough to kind of brighten the area. But I have just been loving it, and I'm really, really glad that I picked this one up. I picked up another one of my Holy Grail eyebrow products. This is the Soap&Glory Brow Archery. The box has actually gone because I picked it up the other day and I threw the box away not thinking I would film this video. But I promise you it is brand new. But basically this is the one with the felt tip side and then the kind of waxy side. And I just love this. It's my favourite eyebrow product. But the only thing I don't like is the fact that the felt tip side dries out pretty quickly. I feel like I have to repurchase one of these every couple of months, I would say. Because obviously I do use it every day, so it is going to go down quickly, but the felt tip side, like I said, does just dry out a little bit, and it is quite annoying, but I don't mind because it's not like it's the most expensive product in the world. But I love it, and I don't use anything else on my eyebrows apart from this. It's just my favourite thing ever. So the last product I've got from the drugstore is from Sleek, and this is the Matte Me Matte Lip Cream in the shade Birthday Suit, I believe. Yeah, Birthday Suit. For one, I love the packaging of this. I think it looks super sleek. Good pun. I think it definitely makes the product look more high-end than what it is. This is basically a matte lip cream, which are quite difficult to get your hands on a good one. I've not actually tried too many because I find that most of the time they just make my lips feel horrible and tight and dry and not very nice. But I have used this once already. I think I wore it in a previous video. But the only thing I don't really like about this is the applicator is huge. Like, it's this long all of this bit here is the bit that you apply the product with, and I just think it's too big, and I kind of found myself trying to scrape off a bit of the product before I applied it because it just wasn't really working. But this did actually stay on my lips for such a long time. I'm pretty sure I put it on in the morning, filmed a video, I ate lunch, I had like cups of tea and coffee, and then I'm pretty sure it even lasted through my dinner as well, and it still looked really, really good on my lips. So I was definitely impressed with like the staying power of this. It did make my lips feel a little bit dry, but that's gonna happen with a matte lip cream. Like, it's not got much moisture in it, so it's not going to keep your lips hydrated. But for kind of like wearing for a few hours or whatever, this is really, really good, and I definitely think I'm gonna have to pick this up in a few more colours. Okay, lastly, I've got two high-end products. Now, the first one is from Laura Mercier. Now, I actually picked this up in Space NK when I went to Bristol. If you've seen my previous video, you will know that I went on my sister's hen do last weekend, I think it was, or 2 weekends ago. I'm not sure when you're going to be watching this video, but basically I went on my sister's hen do, we went to Bristol, and then the next day I went shopping and we went to Space NK, and I picked up this, which is the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder. Now, I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this. It's basically a translucent setting powder, and my friend Annie, who we actually met up with in Bristol and went shopping with, she loves this stuff, and she basically told me that I needed it in my life. So I listened to her and I picked it up, but I'm really excited to use it. I haven't actually tried it yet, but basically it's just a loose setting powder, and I know that a lot of people rave about this. A lot of people don't like it, and I'm really excited to see what I think of the product, because for me, from a loose setting powder, all I want is it to just mattify my skin, keep my makeup in place, and that's it. I don't want it to be really thick and cakey, so I'm kind of a little bit skeptical about this, but I will try it and I will let you guys know what I think. And then the last product I've got is from Too Faced. Now, this is their Hangover Replenishing Primer. Now, I am so excited about this product. I've wanted this for such a long time, but because I don't have a Too Faced counter where I live, well, I do, but it is really tiny and doesn't really stock any of their products. I was really excited to go to Bristol because I knew that they would have this in there. I love the packaging of this. I think it's so pretty. It looks like a little tube, and then you pull the end off and then it turns into a pump. It feels like a moisturiser. It smells amazing. It smells like coconut and vanilla, and it's just super hydrating. This has actually got coconut water in it, so it's just supposed to like make your skin look really healthy and glowing and kind of revive your skin a little bit. And I have used this a few times. I've got it on today, not that you can really tell because I have foundation over the primer anyway, but I'm kind of in the process of testing this one out and seeing what I think. But I'm just so excited to finally have my hands on it, and I literally just love it. I think it's so gorgeous. So they are all of the beauty bits that I've picked up when I've been shopping recently. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Please leave any comments down below. Let me know if you guys have bought anything recently that you want to share with me or share with everybody else reading. But yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post videos every Thursday and every Sunday, and I also have a written blog where I post on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So every week there's 4 new things going up on kind of the blog and the YouTube, so make sure you check all of those out. Anything you need to know will be down below in the description box, and I hope you guys are all having a really lovely day, and I will see you all very soon with a new video. Goodbye!